as neuroception takes in cues of safety or unsafety, we then move to the hierarchy. And the hierarchy is Steve's brilliant um, description of how the three states of the nervous system work together. When he created polyvagal theory, when he developed it, he was really, bringing back into awareness and reimagining the way we have three states, and they work in a specific order, which for we humans and for we clinicians is a lovely thing to know, because I can know where I am, where I'm going, and how to get back to regulation because of this predictable order. So at the top of the hierarchy is what's called ventral vagal. And it's a system of regulation, connection, organization, right? It's where I feel okay enough, safe enough, connected enough to meet my day in a way that feels successful enough, right? And it's not the everything's not wonderful, grand, blissful. It can be, but doesn't have to be in this place. It's I'm okay. That's what my clients would tell me all the time in ventral. I'm okay. Right? That's beautiful. I'm okay. Okay enough. So that's the ventral biological place where those emergent qualities are there for us. And in that place, we have four pathways of connection. We connect to self, to others, to the world, and spirit. Those pathways are open to us when we're in that biological place of regulation. When the world gets to be a little too much of a challenge for us, and I think we could all remember a time recently when that happened. I know there have been many times for me recently that felt a little overwhelming, and our nervous system very brilliantly moves from ventral down one step on the hierarchy to the sympathetic nervous system, where it brings us the energy needed to mobilize to meet the moment, right? That's typically thought of as fight and flight. It's a survival energy. Right. And so that survival energy comes to rescue us from the overwhelm of the world. If that doesn't manage the situation in a way that feels safe enough that we can return to ventral, then we often go to that bottom state on the hierarchy, the dorsal vagal experience. And that's a survival energy that drains us of all energy. We collapse. We're shut down. In its nuanced flavor, it's that sense of going through the motions but not having the energy to really care or really be present doing it. In its extreme flavor, it's a full collapse where I'm in a fetal position under the covers, can't move, or dissociated. But there are lots of flavors of that. So that's hierarchy. So at the moment I'm loving being anchored in ventral here with you. And if something came in and disrupted us, we'd move to sympathetic and then come back, I imagine. Something too much, if it's ongoing and we feel trapped and can't escape, we often go to that dorsal place. It's the rescue from everything. We sort of disappear in that place. So that's hierarchy.